Hey guys, long time no talk. Happy Sunday to everybody. I decided I needed to come on and address my last video that I've since taken down. Reason why I took it down is one, first I disabled the comments because people were getting quite nasty, and I won't put up with that on my channel. So I'm going to state that clearly that I'm not going to put up with people lashing out because I share an opinion. And maybe I can come across as someone called me an elitist, self-absorbed. I could run through a whole list of things that people said in response to that video. So I am not going to allow comments on this video because I'm only here to clarify what my intentions were about that video. Now, I said to several people since making that video that I wished I had never posted it, and that is very true. The reason why I wished I'd never posted it is because I did not get my point across properly, as that was made clear to me by the comments. And part of that is that when someone makes a video like that and you engage in it and you want to comment and you feel a certain way about it, I'm absolutely fine with that. But I encourage people to actually watch the video all the way through, really try to listen to what's being said, because I can tell based on several comments, and there are still being commented on my other videos, which don't pertain to that last video, that people didn't watch the video. They didn't hear what I was actually saying. They didn't actually listen to, it's clear they didn't listen to the video at all. So when I made that video, I'm going to explain my state of mind so it might help you understand why I even went on and made the video. And I was irritated. I was overwhelmed. That's the one main thing, is that I was very overwhelmed when I decided to make that video. And I should not have made the video by being upset with or annoyed with certain situations. So I am fine 99.9% of the time with people that would like to buy the things that I buy, have the things for their dolls that I have. That's why I share it on my channel. Most of the time, almost all of the time, and I always have for years. I've been here for years, guys, and I've always been open and shared where I've gotten the different outfits, where I've gotten different accessories, where you can find them so you can also purchase them. I don't mind people doing that. That's the fun of our hobby. Where we got off into the bushes or into the weeds, so to speak, is that somewhere along the line, people started to make an assumption that YouTube and this channel is my job, and that it's my job to respond to the many requests and tell people, or be their personal shopper and tell them how to find things. And most of the time I'm fine with doing that. I have no problem sharing things. But once again, pet peeve of mine is when I share that information on a video and people don't listen to it or watch the video. They just quickly respond, where can I get that? Whereas instead, if they've actually watched the video, I tell you where you can find things. So that wears on me when I get constant requests when I've already shared the information on that said video. And then it kind of spills over into social media, other platforms such as Instagram. So I've been messaged on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger, through comments on my videos. Like, it's like the same person will literally message every place, including commenting on the video where I actually shared where you can get the stuff. And so this is not my job, guys. This is what I do for fun. And I'm still working full time. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I'm overwhelmed. And the day that I made that video, I literally had upwards of 20 plus messages from different people asking for different information, which, like I said, most of the time I'm absolutely fine with it. So I will continue to share. I will continue to tell you guys where to get stuff. When I said I want to keep some things private, of course, just because I put myself out on, social media platforms such as YouTube, doesn't mean I share every aspect of everything that I do, everything that I buy. Of course, we have special things that we want to keep to ourselves. So I was only saying, please respect that if I choose not to share something with you guys. And some of that is brought on by myself because I've created a channel around brands and sharing brands with you guys. So that that'll fall on me. If I choose not to share something, I just won't show it in a video. Therefore, people, who want to have something, I'm not putting it all over social media for you guys to see, to even ask about. That solves that problem. So I don't want people to stop feeling like they can't ask me questions. That's what I enjoy a lot about my channel. Please feel free to continue to ask. I had gotten a lot of messages asking if the video was made about them because they had asked about certain things. I had gotten an influx of so many messages after that video. And no, I don't have a problem sharing that information with you guys. It's what I really do enjoy. And sometimes I'm not quick to reply because I'm busy and I haven't even looked at the messages. What I don't like is if people get very short and crass with me because I haven't replied to them yet. That's also kind of what upset me. Like I said, YouTube is not my job. I don't make videos to make money. In fact, I don't make barely anything off of my videos, whether they're monetized or not, doesn't matter. I don't make a ton of money on YouTube. It's not why I'm here. I do it because I enjoy it. So the other part to the video was, and that was and this point I'm going to talk about is what ultimately really frustrated me to make the video. It was kind of like things added up, built up, and then this happened. I had multiple requests from perfect strangers. I wasn't referring to any one particular person in my video other than the perfect strangers that had messaged me demanding pictures of Monroe up close. So this has since sparked this huge debate, which I'm not addressing in this video. I'm not going to address it. I'll choose to address it at some point, but not in this video. I will tell you straight up that none of my friends were spoken about in this video. There were assumptions made that I was speaking about one friend in particular. Not the case. I was solely speaking on people I don't know, people that are perfect strangers that have never reached out to me, and then suddenly I got this influx of picture requests, and one person was very demanding with a list of specific poses, areas of her body, areas of her face, close-ups of this that they said that I needed to send to them. So why it rubbed me the wrong way is, and this is what sparked this whole controversy, is copying. I can understand why many people love Monroe. I know that there are a ton of people out there that enjoy her, that love her, and that is wonderful. I adore that you guys enjoy her. But unless you know me, sending me demand requests to send you pictures so that you can, and in their words, copy her, is not something I was prepared to do, nor that I think it was proper etiquette. And that's where it really was the straw that broke the camel's back for me, for my frustration to make that video. If my friends ask for pictures of Monroe, which they don't, they wouldn't. I share pictures of her with them all the time. They just know not to do that. Like, people just, I've been in this hobby for over 20 years, and I have never, ever sent someone a request or demand of send me pictures of your doll up close so that I can copy the doll. I would never do that. It's just etiquette in the hobby. You know, making a doll in likeness of, fine. But trying to completely copy or try to duplicate, I get different mediums come out differently. They're not the same. Totally get that. I agree. But when someone makes a doll that makes you do a double take, that maybe it's the same doll, that's when it becomes like a little blurry and crossing lines, I think. But ultimately, I enjoy seeing different versions of the Dwayne kit. I don't mind people making the Dwayne kit. That's, Claire came out with the kit even before she actually released the edition babies, the silicone babies. I wasn't even aware that there was a Dwayne vinyl kit. I never even paid attention because I didn't obtain Monroe until after the edition dolls had come out. So I learned that Claire did release the vinyl Awake and Sleeper kits first, which is fine. I really truly have enjoyed seeing different people's versions of them, but what I'm not okay with is people encouraging others to try to replicate as close as possible. And I don't know, I'm trying to word this in a way that helps you understand from my perspective. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this doll, okay? She was made to be unique. She was made to be a limited edition doll. She is the only one that looks like her in the whole edition. There are only 3 girls out of the whole edition. One other of the Awake version of her, she looks completely different. Claire has done a fantastic job of making each doll in the edition look super unique. Every single doll to me has differences. They look slightly different or very different in some cases, which I like because I want to have a unique doll. It kind of just hurts my heart a little bit that people can't understand why I would want my very expensive limited edition silicone doll to stay unique and all her own. I am all for collectors having dolls made however they want them made, but be creative, It was also stated that, yes, I was having a Dwayne Awake kit reborn. I have since canceled the order for multiple reasons. It didn't just happen. It happened a few weeks ago prior to all of this going on. And before I canceled, I was having the doll made as a boy version of her, with her dark hair color, just certain colorings, and he was going to be a boy version of her essentially, so that I could have like both mediums. But for different reasons, I have chosen to not have that reborn made. Those reasons I'm not going to share with you because it doesn't matter. So yeah, of course, even I got in on the whole Dwayne vinyl kits, and that's fine. But please just respect that it's just not proper etiquette to demand a collector to send you up close pictures of details of their doll. They're one of a kind, limited edition, silicone doll that they spent thousands and thousands of dollars for. It's just not proper etiquette. It's just not something you do in this hobby. And that's how I've always felt from the time I started collecting. And that's a very long time. It's kind of that unspoken rule. Yes, making the likeness of, but have some variations. Now, I will tell you that I did reply very politely to all of the people that requested. I think I replied to everybody. I might have ignored one of them because I had it by that time. And I was also, I have ignored a couple of them. I'll correct myself there. But when I think the reason why I stopped responding to people, those people that requested and demanded pictures of her, is because they got very nasty with me. Now, one, you shouldn't have the gumption to demand pictures, but 2, then when you don't get the pictures, you respond in a very nasty way. It's not going to get you points or make me want to even respond to you at all. In fact, it really upset me that it was expected of me to share or give all of that detail information to another collector. I don't have to do anything, and I just want people to be respectful. Like, people get very nasty when they don't get immediate responses. That is really what set me over the edge, and it really frustrated me. It overwhelmed me, and thus I made the video. I enjoy all of you guys out there. I'm going to tell you right now, I appreciate everybody that comes to my channel, supports my channel, is here for me, comments, has followed me for years. I love all of you guys, but we're in uncharted territory right now. We all have different stress factors. We all have different breaking points when certain things will upset us or set us off. And that for me was kind of like it. It was kind of like enough is enough. You know, I have other stresses in real life happening every single day. A lot of uncertainty, just like all of us are. And all I'm asking is that when you come to my channel, when you watch my videos, be respectful. That's what I'm saying. That's why I disabled the comments. It's why I took the video down, because people are not being respectful. You can share an opinion that differs from mine, but you don't have to come at me or attack me for having a different viewpoint. And being respectful is also, that is the building blocks of any type of community, is be respectful. You can have a difference of opinion. You can share your difference of opinion, but you can do it in a very decent way. A lot of the things that blow up in our community are usually because someone got nasty unnecessarily because they differ in opinions. We're all very different. But when you come to my channel, I want you to be respectful. I will listen to your side even if I don't agree with it, absolutely. But I will not be belittled, called names, or attacked on my own channel. I will not put up with it. I will block, and you won't be able to comment anything at all. So if you keep it civilized, we can have great discussions. Discussions that I think are important to have about our feelings about, you know, copying people, this, that, and the other thing. All of that stuff can be discussed, but it can be done in a way that we can all share our thoughts. And still, if we disagree, we agree to disagree, and we move on. There shouldn't be lost friendships over this. There shouldn't be people just attacking and attacking and attacking because we don't see eye to eye. I just don't find that it's necessary, and it makes me very sad that people can't have civilized conversations. And I've always said that on my channel. People can completely disagree with my thoughts in a video, and feel free to comment if they do it in a polite way. And I don't delete comments unless they're name calling, going after another collector. You know, I want to hear all sides, because I might see a perspective that I didn't see before from another person's viewpoint. I encourage it. That's why I've been in the hobby this long, because I've been trying to be open. I have been open to seeing and hearing all sides of different issues, different opinions, different topics that come up. That's kind of the fun of being able to talk and discuss. I think that open line of communication is always really very key to, you know, keeping a community like this healthy and moving forward. But unfortunately, not everybody feels that way. But that's pretty much my explanation of my previous video. If you're still with me, thank you for hanging in there through the whole video. I don't want anybody to think or feel that I don't want to share with them. I do. I enjoy it. That's why I come on here. But there are just times where I feel overwhelmed too. I'm human, and you know, I apologize if the video offended anybody. It was never meant to offend anybody. It was kind of for collectors, because I think these are newer collectors that reached out to me that I got upset over. It's about etiquette, and I want people to understand that there are limits. Just because we put ourselves out there on YouTube does not mean it's our job. It doesn't mean that we owe it to you or are obligated to tell you everything about ourselves. That's silly. This is just one tiny aspect of my life that I enjoy sharing with you guys, and it needs to be a happy place. There needs to be, you know, limitations to maybe some expectations, and I'm trying to work through them. So I hope this kind of clarifies things a little bit. I know it's probably a long explanation, but I want to continue making videos. I want to continue sharing with you guys, and hopefully you'll stick around for that. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and hopefully you will see us all soon. Bye-bye.